Hello everybody, it's Jeremy48 here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going over The Edge of Sleep, which is new on Amazon Prime, and luckily I was able to watch it with 2 days left on my Prime free trial. So that was cool. This show is good. It had previously had an audio podcast story thing. I don't know how to explain it. An audio story, which was the same story. They've just now brought it into TV. And both of them were done by Markiplier. I don't know if any of the other voice actors carried over into the show or not. It'd been a while since I'd listened to it, so I don't actually know the voices particularly well enough to know that they are the same or different. But they do a couple things very well in this show. One of those is stress. They portray the idea of stress very well. And just kind of overall terror over something that is an unknown. A lot of times you need an actual scene villain to do terror well, but this did it with it being pretty much unseen. The only complaint I have for this show is the first 5 minutes of the whole show in the first episode was just kind of confusing. I didn't quite know where I was yet, and then once I got into it, I was like, okay, I know what's happening, and it was easy to follow along from there. It did leave off in a point where I think they could do a season 2, and I'm intrigued to see if they do the season 2 as an audio version first, or if they just stick with the TV show, or if it even comes back at all. But it's at a point where it definitely could, in my opinion. It's always cool to see Markiplier out doing other stuff than just the gaming YouTube, and it was a really well done show, so I'm glad I watched it, and I would definitely recommend, if you have Amazon Prime, to go ahead and give it a watch. It does lack of sleep very well. The whole concept of the show is the edge of sleep, and showing people who I would assume are not actually that long awake. Maybe they did some things where it's like they tried to stay up for 24 hours or something, but it's acting. There's no way that they were up that long. And to be able to portray the effects of that with people who aren't actually that tired is pretty impressive to me. So overall, it was a good show. Fun watch. A bit terrifying. But that's fine. It's a Markiplier product. I don't expect it to be happy-go-lucky the whole time. Something's going to go wrong. And it was portrayed well. I really enjoyed the audio version and had some worries when it got put into TV, because it's like you make all the pictures in your head when you listen to an audio version. And for the most part, other than how the elephant monster looked, everything else wasn't drastically different than what my head had pictured, and it was not offensively different to me. They didn't take the audio story and make something completely different with the TV show. That is all I have for The Edge of Sleep. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below if you have watched it. And if you haven't, again, I would definitely recommend. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.